Am I live? What's up? Am I connected? Let me see if my earpods are connected. I should be good now. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Check, check, check. All right. What's up, guys? On the basketball court today, I'm gonna show you guys a few different moves, all right, and a few different things to work on for your day. All right. Going through the elementary workout, we have retreat to pass, which I'm not going to show you. We have jump stop to corner option. Again, not going to show you. But this one I'm going to show you, and it's jab to 3-option jumper. All right. Jab to 3-option jumper. We're right here. All right. Hopefully you can see me. But basically, you're going to go jab by bringing the ball up towards your opposite shoulder, jab straight, and then shoot a shot. All right. But you're gonna when you jab, you're gonna be reading the defense. And if the defense reacts to your jab, you're gonna do one thing. If the defense reacts in another way, you would do another thing. For this one, we will give you 3 options. All right. So for the first option is if they drop their arms down, if they're playing defense and they drop their arms down, we are gonna shoot the shot. All right. So for jab, you're gonna jab and then shoot your shot. Don't miss that shot. All right, so the first one is jab. If they drop their hands, shoot the shot. Next one is if they stay still and they do nothing. We're going to jab and go. All right, so we're going to go jab and then go. And then shoot this shot. All right, for the jab and go, you're just checking to see if they're going to go or not. You're going to jab, and if they don't move, you're going to go. So it's the same step twice. It's a jab step. I don't pull back. I could shoot this shot. Right? I don't jab too far. And then I go from the same leg and I extend. I step long and I dribble longer. All right? For the last one is if they do go for the jab, and as I jab, they jump on defense, or they lean, or they even look that way. And I'm going to go jab to cross. And I go jab to cross. It's a cross because it's a cross step. All right? So I can either jab this foot, stick him here, and shoot. Jab the foot and go, or jab the foot and cross. If I shoot, I'm shooting. If I go right, I dribble with my right hand. If I go left, I dribble with my left hand. But I always step with my right foot because I'm right-handed. Again, just checking in to see if you can hear me. You can see and hear me. Nice. All right. I know that I'm a little dark because I have shadows behind me. Let me see. And I'm also a black man, so it's kind of weird. It's all right, though. You don't need to see me in detail. All right. Next one. We have shots to box outs. I'll show you about box outs real quick. For shots to box outs, we would be shooting from right here. Person's passing from right here. The person rebounding right there. And as you shoot, the passer boxes you out and then goes to the ball. And that's a very, very simple drill, but we do it because it's a very simple thing that we miss in basketball games. Usually when a guy shoots a shot, we turn and we look like this. All right, we don't want to do that. When someone shoots a shot, the ball will go up and toward the basket. And as a reaction, we want to go up and toward the basket, but we have to do the opposite. So when they shoot up and toward the basket, we want to go down and away from the basket. So it's counterintuitive. It's against our habitual nature. All right. So for this drill, it's very, very simple. When he shoots, we box out, and then we go. All right. But you have to make sure that you do that in games too, because so many people just turn and they go like this for rebounds. All right. And that's good if the ball lands in your hands, but it's bad if you happen to be small. It's bad if you happen to have an athletic person behind you. It's bad and just in general. All right, so you want to make sure that you're low and that you box out. So that is box outs to shots. So just understand that rule. Next one will be Lana's moves. This is one of my favorite ones. We call them Lana's moves because of Lana Wanger, who just got accepted for a full ride scholarship to Texas Tech. And she's a 6'4" girl, and I wanted to instill some confidence in her. So I made up these moves, and I told her that I was going to call it Lana's moves, but I wanted her to practice them. All right, because as a coach, I know kids don't just love to practice, but you can trick them into it. And that was how I tricked her. So basically, I said, stand right here, Let's see if you can see me. Yeah, you guys are good. All right, so you're gonna stand right here, and it's not a close post up like this. It's a little bit off the post. All right, if you catch the ball and you're a taller player, especially, you can turn and face the basket. You don't need to just go and dribble right away. All right, you can turn and face the basket with a big step and hit that defender off with the ball high and your elbow high. And you can inch back and then shoot your shot. And that's what you do if they play good defense. Because good defense means that they stayed down. And they wouldn't even have time to contest that shot. But if they happen to play bad defense, then you burn them. All right? And how we burn them? 3 different ways. Have the ball up, always step, inch back so that you can read them slowly. And if they allow the middle, you're going to take a dribble, pro hop, and then jump hook. All right, if they allow the middle. But again, if they play bad defense, again, bad defense is taking away my shot and they're up. That means that they're slower going from side to side. They're standing up. If they don't allow middle, I'm going to show middle, and I'm going to spin back baseline. So again, I'm going to go here, show middle so that they react. And then that's 1 step. 2 steps will be away from the basket. And 3 will be shooting that shot. So fast, it looks like this. I step, inch back, show middle, spin back, and shoot that shot. And then the last one will be faking that shot. I'm going to fake that shot with the pump fake. Do the same exact thing. If they happen to show themselves on that one, we're going to do a rocker step and go toward the basket. So again, I'm here, I step, inch back, step middle, go back, show, come like that, and then shoot that shot. So those are the 4 things of Lana's moves. You want to do a cyclical cycle of moves, You want to do moves in a cycle so that if they stop one, you have the next one. Stop that one, you have the next one. Stop that one, you have the next one. Stop all of them, or you probably have the first one. All right? So it's harder to stop. All right. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comment section. I will always help you guys out. The last one will be one-on-one post. And that's not going to show you that because there is only one of me. All right, next ones. We have middle school. You have bank shots. Talk about those. 0, 1, 2, 4 touch middle. We talked about that last time. Pick and roll split to drive. I will show you this one because this one's extremely hard. All right, and let's see what I can do here. I'm going to change the angle a bit so you can see me. Let's see. So from right here is good enough. All right, now for a pick and roll, I would normally go over this screen and then hit the roll guy, hit my shot, etc. Right? But I do other things if the defense doesn't allow me to do that. Like if the defense guards me on this side, I would be going away from the screen and against the screen. Well, if they double team me heavy, then I'll be doing a retreat dribble and going back, back, back. All right. But for this one, this is if they overforce. What I mean by overforce is this. This is him guarding me normal. This is him not forcing me to the screen. This is him forcing me to the screen. He's going to make me go to the screen. But now if he overforces and goes a little too far, because I'm going to make sure he's perfect, he better guard me perfectly to beat me. If he overforces, I'm going to split right through the middle. And this is not something that you want to take lightly because a lot of people like to split the middle of screens. You shouldn't always do it. But in this scenario, you can do it. All right? And how you do it is very, very special move. We go off it like this. And I see the little bitty sliver of lane between my screener, his man right here, and my man right here. It's a little bitty space. I take the ball right by my knee, and then I throw my knee through and the ball so that it has a guide leading it through. And after that dribble, I take no more dribbles, and I just pick up the ball like this, and I go 1, 2, and score. All right, and from further away, it gets kind of harder, but let me see. This is a good angle right here. All right, so I'm going right here, and then I'm going to step through like this, and then I can explode to the basket. All right, and as long as you're lifting your foot up as you touch the ball, So after this step, you lift your foot up after you touch the ball like this. Your foot goes with the hand. With the hand, it's not a travel. All right, so as I go over the top, I'm right here. I cross it over, and then I get 1, 2 steps for a shot. And that's how you split a screen. The king of doing it is Kyrie Irving. He's amazing at doing it. Next one is heads, tails. That's at half court with at least 2 players. Chair dips, and then knee jumps. As I was going over this, I was thinking, should I do knee jumps? I don't know if I can do knee jumps. Will it hurt my legs? I have no idea, but let's find out. All right, so I'm going to try some knee jumps real quick. So knee jumps are the #1 way to increase your vertical. And if you're a person like me who's kind of tall, you can try to even touch the rim with it. All right, so you're going to be right here from your knee. You can add your legs like flat like this, not like this. You want to use your arms to get up. All right, use your upper thigh portion of your leg to bend slightly, and then all that momentum should drive you straight upwards so that you can land. All right, and that's a knee jump. But what we also want to do is to jump and then jump again. All right, that's where it gets a little harder. You want to jump and then jump again. All right, and again, I said if you can tap the rim, tap a rim. So those are knee jumps. It's to practice your explosiveness. And if I can still do it at 84 years old, you guys can still do it, okay? All right, I'm not really 84, but I feel like it. Anyways, those are knee jumps. If you do those, you want to do those probably like in sets of like 10, maybe something like that. All right, and again, it helps your vertical out. Also, just jumping for the rim and trying to dunk the ball helps your vertical. And having an increased vertical in general, just for basketball's sake, helps you rebound, helps you block shots, helps you dunk, obviously. It helps you in so many different ways. And as I'm getting older, I realize my vertical is decreasing and my entire game is changing. Like, it was so much easier playing the game with the higher vertical. So while you're young and you can still extend that vertical life or that vertical jump, you should extend it as high as you can because it will definitely help in basketball. I know that's stupid to say. If you jump high, it'll help in basketball, but I just want you to understand it's definitely true. Oh my God. All right. Anyways, next ones. We got high school workouts. We got numbered scissor shots, pick and roll slip, 2 ball dribbles, under the chair dribbles, curl jumper series, 1-on-1 high post flash. I think I'll show you 2 of those. All right. First one is under the chair dribble. Since I'm in my chair right now, we'll just turn it around. All right. And you take a chair. You add a ball underneath it. You place your hand right here. And you try to dribble that ball. Whew. Switch hands. Get it, get it, get it. Come on, get it. This one's very hard. So I have about this much room in my chair. All right. And why I mention that is because when you dribble, if you move your hand up and down like this, you wouldn't be able to do that. So you have to keep your arm still and just use your wrist. But that takes strength to do that. All right. And if you move your arm slightly, that's the normal dribble. But for this, it's making me keep my hand exactly still. So now all chairs are like that, but this chair is extra hard. Also just giving a big excuse for why I can't do it that well, but still, it's very, very true. So any chair that you have, try to keep your arm straight like that and strengthen your arm. All right. Next one will be the curl jumper series. All right. For curl jumper series, take the ball, spin the ball up like this. We curl out, 1, 2, and then shoot our shot. Opposite side, spin it out, curl up, shoot our shot. And for the next ones, we curl again, but now we take a one bounce dribble. Pump fake, one bounce dribble. Shoot our shot. Same thing on the opposite side. Curl, pump fake, one bounce dribble. And the last one is step back. Here, pump fake, step back. And the last one, pump fake, step back. Man, I'm freaking some shots today. You do all those moves so that you can work on the footwork. And the footwork that you want right before you catch the ball is a long first step with your leg already twisted and your hand already asking for the ball. So as you catch it, you're already ready to be directly square for the basket. So by the time that your next leg lands, you're already bent down and you're ready to shoot. A lot of people catch it, they'll be straight up, and then bend down. That's not good. Already be bent down before you get there. So as soon as you shoot it, or as soon as your foot touches, you're in the air jumping. So you prepare your wrist, prepare your legs, and prepare your opposite foot for the shot before you even touch the ball. 1, 2, shots up. After that, pump fake, your body stays down low, one dribble far away, and shoot that shot. Last one is pump fake, just as long for your step, but then step back for that shot. And again, get really good at all three so that you can be a very hard person to guard. And the last one is one-on-one high post flash. So that's all of it. You see all the cat. Whoo-wee. I am out of shape, man. I'm telling you. All right. Anyways, quote of the day is, let goals, not your culture, define you. All right. I know I have this thing called the Geo score. It means your genetics, your environment, and your opportunities. All right. Those are what define most players. All right. You can say that like their education, I guess, their heart, I suppose. All right. But if they have a bad Geo score, that's really hard to try at basketball. Kids don't want to try if their Geo score is low. And let me explain that, because if your G for your genes is if your dad's short and your mom's short, and they both aren't athletic, they both never played college basketball. So now you're going to be like, well, I can't do it. And you know what? Yeah, you're going to be slower. I did the knee jumps earlier. Dude, knee jumps are hard if you don't have quick twitch muscle fibers. Some people can't do it. Like I have some ninth graders who can't do it, but yet some first graders are just hopping up and down. All right. And it's all about something that is very, very hard to control. How many quick twitch muscle fibers you have in your body. The darker your skin is, the more that you probably have. I mean, that's just like life, right? All right. Because Asian people have them, Mexican people have them, Black people have them, white people not so much. All right. But if you were born into a family with a lot of athletes, then maybe you have more. The other one is, oh yeah, genetics, also how tall you are, right? So if you're taller, you have more of a chance to play. Once you have more of a chance to play, you're going to want to practice more because people are telling you, oh my God, you're so good. Oh my God, you're so, just because you're tall. So you're going to feel good about yourself. You're going to want to practice. And also everything that you do practice is easier to do during games. So now the feedback loop is smaller. And you're just like, oh, this is so easy. Let me work out more. Let me work out more. Where if you're shorter, you can work out all day and then you're going to feel sad. So it keeps you happier, your genes. The next one is environment. And your environment, everything around you, even like the weather, like literally, if you're in a cold place and you can't go outside to play basketball, got less of a chance, right? If you're at a place though, that's like a big, like this place, it's very, very big on swimming. All right. you're going to have less of a chance to be a big basketball player, but more of a chance to be a great swimmer, because when you're 2 years old, they tell you to go swim. It's what we do here. And then when you swim, it's not some random parent coaching you. It is an ex-Olympian. I mean, just screaming at you, and your parents are allowing it because your parents think that's what everyone in this town does. And you think, I can do it. And after like 3 years of that, now you're like, wait a minute, I'm 5 and I'm one of the best swimmers in the nation. I can do this. So now you have confidence. And then your opportunities. So some people can't afford basketball. All right. And if your parents can't afford a program, or can't afford it to take you out of state, can't afford an actual basketball to give to you, your opportunities are low. Now, again, you're not going to have the resources to do all this stuff. So it's your geo score that kind of defines who you are. Man, it's so much around you. And so that's your culture as well. Your culture is like what your family is, your genes, what your area that you live in, that's your environment, and what your opportunities are. All right, that is your culture. All right, that's what your parents gave to you. Like Italian culture is like great food, right? Chinese culture is like math and hard work, right? We all have our culture, and if your culture isn't basketball, like Black people love music, and that gives us rhythm. That helps a lot with basketball. So if that's not a part of your culture, that's going to hurt you. All right. With all that said, this quote of the day says, "Let your goals define you, rather than your culture." All right. Who cares what your culture is? Who cares about your geo score? All right. Just get past all that and think about your goals and go get them. All right. And you have to work hard, because all that stuff's gonna be against you. But that's just a challenge. Okay. It's a fun challenge. All right. It's something to do in life. All right. Anyways, let's move on to the next one. It is, let's see. It is, look at the process of kids going to school every day. At some point in time, they most definitely hit a wall. But since the law says that they must continue to do, they continue to go. And then one day something magical happens. They begin to enjoy themselves. Getting burnt out is merely a temporary state of mind. All right. For that one, it's just, I mean, we have to go to school. Parents have to go to work. All right. There's things that you have to do in life. They're called like duties, okay, responsibilities. All right. And like literally, if you don't go to school, your parents will get arrested unless they like homeschool you or something like that, right? So school is like a mandatory thing. So after you start doing it, though, you're gonna reach a point where you don't want to do it anymore. And then what happens? Like I said, something magical happens. You go, I hate school, I hate school, I hate school, I love school. And they're like, why? You love the work? Nah. You love the hard work for homework? Nope. You like your teacher for class? Nope. But you love school? Yeah, I love school. Why? Because of recess. Or, oh, because of science class. Or because that cute girl's in class. You find things to love, and then you want to go because you're like, it's a part of life. Hey, it's what I got to do. So then you start doing it. All right. So what you need to do is realize, trick yourself into thinking that that's what basketball is too, even though it's not. It's not mandated by law. If you want out of it, you can get out of it. But pretend that it's not. Pretend that you absolutely can't leave. Pretend that you're getting paid for it, and if you leave, you get fired. Okay, like it's a job. And then as soon as that job gets boring, like all jobs do. I mean, I played overseas, and they paid me money, and like sometimes it was like, I mean, after a while, it was like I was going into work. Then find something that you love, and it may not be exactly like school, but I think it's easier than school. Right? It's easier to treat basketball like a job than school is. You have a ton of fun in school. Because right now, during the pandemic, you're not allowed to go to school. How many kids are like, oh, I'm going crazy. I want school so bad. Yeah, you guys love school. Shut up, right? You guys love the hard work. You love the small things about it. So for basketball, it's even easier because now it's not now the choices aren't, recess, science, history. The choices are, do you love defense? Do you love rebounding? Do you love shooting? Do you love ball handling? Do you love like what part of the game do you love? Do you love like the the games? Do you love like comeback wins? Do you love like the crowd cheering for you? There's so many amazing things about basketball. Do you love diving for loose balls? Like that, you're gonna find something. You're gonna find probably like many things. All right. Even though it's like gonna be like hell going to it every single day, you're gonna love it. And it's gonna be so much easier to love basketball than it is to love school. So since you guys do love school, we've proven it. Try to love basketball in the same way and try to hold yourself accountable the same way. All right. So that's that. And again, we're almost done with the month. So make sure that you're watching your movies. All right. Because we have a new set of movies starting on the 1st. And the 1st is what? Saturday is Halloween. Tomorrow's Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody. I guess we already have our mask. I mean, with the COVID thing. So just wear your COVID mask. There's probably no candy. All right. But there might be candy. I'm not sure. Anyways, if you guys are interested, make sure that you guys sign up. I need to still mention that there's still one more spot open for November. I think it is on. Let me actually find out real quick the day. All right. So for November, we have. Let's see this thing. That and this. And click on PE classes. Looking at the roster. All right. We have 2 spots open for Monday. Tuesdays closed. Wednesdays closed. 1 spot for Thursday and 1 spot for Friday. All right. So if you want those spots, take those spots. You did trick or treat today? Oh, nice. Hope you didn't get an extra trick. COVID. No, I'm joking. Hope that you got some nice candy, man. All right. So we have a few more spots left. You have the signups are due by tomorrow. So I got to send out a notice. It's all right. I'll figure it out. All right. Anyways, super excited for this year to end. We're going to be crowning some new Hall of Fame members as well. So heads up for that email. I think I will send that out probably at the end of next week. I'm also designing our December workouts. Although we have no workouts planned for you guys to come to, there is still this show. And for this show during the month of December, for the first 19 days, I think 18 days maybe, we are doing this show with people on it now. So instead of just me, there will be multiple kids, either 4 or 5 kids, and they will be right here working out. And we will do this show for 30 minutes like we're used to. And then we'll do it for an extra 30 minutes, and you can choose to watch if you want. All right. So that's all I got. I'll see you guys soon. Have a nice weekend and happy Halloween, everybody. All right. Peace out. Save me some candy, please. Please.